Hi all, welcome to Staying Up With Me, Unwinding With Me. I'm trying to be quiet as it's 2 a.m. right now. And I'm just having a little bit of insomnia. I wanted to get my beads put away. Did good. I got these a little bit more organized so I can put them away. This stuff, my dispensary grouping so far. I like how I've decorated in here tonight. So projects I've done, like that one, that one, that one, that one, that one recently, those ones recently. Those yet to be done. Those done. Those yet to be done. That yet to be done. Those and that. Then I got some projects in here. Now I need to lay down with the heating pad. My pain is horrendous tonight. Oh, and massage is not good for me. For anybody offering massages, sorry, they're not good for me. Get the heating pad on. Let me turn that off. So there's the heating pad on the foam roller. It's a little bit dark, I know. And I dropped you. I just have a narrow space to work with here between my bed and my TV. I really don't got the room to do anything. I don't got the room to do PT. So I gotta do what I can. I am so out of alignment. It's not even good. So the reason I can't have massage is if it relaxes my body too much, then I am more likely to go out because it's the only thing keeping everything together. If it didn't stay in spasm, because my ligaments and tendons are unstable, they're stretched out to the limit, and they don't shrink back, and so the only thing keeping anything together is my muscles. And since I've been having some muscle wasting, not too much, I just want my back and neck to stop. My upper back and neck have been so unstable since I messed with my lumbar spine. Hasn't been a good time. I'm gonna see what happens while I sleep tonight, while trying to be mindful and cautious. It is hard. So breathe through the pain. So, I can barely talk, guys. It's so hard and exhausting to talk. I'm trying to go to bed. But I want to make sure my body's as aligned as it can be because I don't want it to go so badly out. This partial anxiety because I don't know what's going to happen until I wake up or throughout the night. I'm trying to prevent the throughout the night. I know it looks like my eyes are closed. Lifting up my legs. I can't even keep them up. I can't even keep my legs up. My lower body is jacked. But there was a reason I made this video this evening is I've got what's called urticaria of the skin, and I have like a permanent rash right through here. You can kind of see it like protruding with lighting. I seem to sweat a lot through my legs because I don't have enough oxygen going through my legs because I'm bound up all over the place throughout my spine and body, and it blocks things and things don't function properly, and so I can see why my bun levels are off. But my urticaria is back. I haven't had it for over a year roughly. It's just recently been coming back. That's my other leg. These red dots. It's no good. No good at all. I'm happy about my crafting corner. I have videos to post from this morning. I don't even know if I can keep up with my YouTube stuff right now. There's so much going on. And I'm staying up way too late. I'm going to sleep in as long as I can tomorrow. But I have a feeling that Friday's Cairo will go a lot better than today's. And I think everything will be fine. The urticaria, I'm going to be making an appointment with my immunologist soon. So I think it's just I'm over medicated right now. And the older I get, the more sensitive I get. I've been over medicated my entire life, and I'm not trying to take any new meds. If anything, I'm trying to cut them out. I'm tired of being on meds. I would rather not be on medication. I would love to have a fulfilling, functioning body and life, and so I'm fighting for that every damn day. And I wish I could relax my muscles. Massages do feel amazing. That's danger zone, just like yoga. Yoga is danger zone for somebody with EDS, collagen connective tissue disease. Every organ in your body, including brain, eyes, cartilage especially, are all connective tissue. So everything in my body can go wrong because connective tissue disease that I have, it's actually a syndrome. It hasn't reached disease status because not enough people have been diagnosed, because doctors don't know how to diagnose it because they're flipping morons. No, it's because our healthcare sucks, and in the United States, and yeah. I am tired and a little exhausted. It's been a long day. I've been up since about 6 a.m. and here it is 2 a.m. the following morning. And yeah. I just wanted to check in with you guys to let you guys know I'm doing okay. And I am going to hopefully get the best rest I've had in a while, and I'm going to pray. If you guys could please pray with me. So please allow me to not dislocate or sublux or unalign myself so horribly wrong that I'm in such pain like I was this morning before my chiro. Amen. Please help me. Please help me. I need the prayers or the good vibes or whatever you do, as much as possible, because this girl right here is in a lot of pain already, and I already felt a lot of like popping and snapping and stuff up in my upper neck. Like my neck hasn't been involved like this for years, guys, years. I forgot what it was like to have such bad neck pain. All because I popped my lower back, my lumbar myself, and now my pain pattern has changed, and you don't know how to help me. Besides me keep coming into the chiro. I keep trying because eventually it will go. I just don't know when. It took, I don't know, 3 months or 4 months for it to go in over time. And we're just starting all over again. But this is good. This is what it's like in my life. It's never going to end. But things will get better once I have surgery. I will be less symptomatic. And I'm hoping and praying that is the answer to all of my prayers right now. With it being able to help me feel better without having my spinal cord pressed upon in multiple spots throughout the day. To have these neurological sporadic issues, it sucks. I can feel it. I can feel it all the time. I can feel when things are changing and shifting inside my body. I can feel ligaments moving around. I move my head and I just like all throughout here. And then I turn my body and then it's all throughout here. And then I take a deep breath and turn or something, and then I get like a sharp neck pain going like zing. I'm like, ow. And then I feel like dullness pain underneath my armpit after that. And then I feel like pin pricks in my feet in different areas. Or then I start feeling like a dull muscle type pain, like it's my ligaments or muscles or something like cramping up in my foot. Not as severe as Charlie horse, but more precise, I guess, than the regular Charlie horse. It's like more precise, you can pinpoint it. Yeah, the ups and downs of my disabled life. I have several videos to post. Hopefully I will get to posting them. I'll probably end up posting this one first, if anything, and then I'll post yesterday's dash cams tomorrow maybe, while I'm in bed resting, doing all my social media catch up because I haven't been online at all today, hardly at all. I haven't even checked my stats on YouTube. I saw I got some new comments, but I don't understand your language, and I can't, I don't know, I'm on my phone and I can't copy and paste it to be able to translate it in Google. So that's on my agenda, to see what you said in my comment section on my kissing dog video. It looks like Russian, but I'm not positive. I don't speak any language besides a little bit of sign language, but I only took 2 terms of ASL, and if you don't use it, you lose it, and I lost it. I love bonking this thing. It makes me feel good. It's my stem, I guess. But what's even better is this cheese. This cheese wedge I'm going to make into a necklace for me and my Ray family. The cheese sluts. I love this. I love this. And then part of my other project for tomorrow is getting all these cheese wedges drilled a hole through, or gluing a piece onto it so I can attach it. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Like, I haven't been very successful with the squishies, so I'm trying to find a better way. And I'm going to have to test it out. And so I'm going to have to make one tomorrow and then test wear it out and see if it gets caught up in things, how easy it is to fall out. Many number of factors. But I have a couple ideas. I have a whole bunch of new supplies with gadgets and hooks, and see what my YouTube channel changed to. So yeah, all these small containers over here. Oh, these small ones have like a lot of my like hooks, clasps, things to try and rig things that don't have hooks on them, like this, and figure out, troubleshoot, problem solve how to get that to stay on. I also have to finish cutting up these necklaces that my friend gave me in Yakima. I have to take some wire cutters and cut all of these apart because they all are, well, except for the red and these colored balls. I still haven't decided if I want to take it apart yet. If I do, I'm going to be remaking it into my own. I haven't decided yet. I wanted to play Call of Duty, but I would fall asleep. I was starting to fall asleep in the menus, so I'm like, hey, let me wake myself up a little bit and do a video and do some foam rolling because my back. My poor back. I'm gonna have to try and pop it myself in spots. It's not smart. How can I help myself? I want to help myself. I need to save money from this Cairo. Oh, and by taking the right lighting, you can see my gray hair over here. I love my gray hair. Can you see it? Can you see it? Is that it? Right here, sticking out? Some white, some gray hair? I got gray hair. I'm excited. Wisdom. I got some wisdom getting those. That's my wisdom hair. I'm ridiculous this late at night, so hope y'all enjoying my comedy hour. Me being silly. So what I do a lot of the time is I buy things that are in keychains and I completely disassemble them and then assemble them into my own creations. And I'm gonna figure out how to do something with this. It's still, yeah, it still kind of smells musty. I was gonna try and do some sprouts myself with these things, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something to do with them. I haven't decided yet. I only bought it because it was 50 cents, guys. It was like a big bag of it, and it was 50 cents. So, yeah, I couldn't help myself but to buy it. That was towards the beginning of my big collection of Squishmallows and, yeah, Beanie Babies and all kinds of stuff. And I remember where I got this guy now. I got that guy at Joann Fabrics today. There was a whole bunch of them. I'm like, I want to buy more. I don't have enough of those kinds of beads to be able to make the necklace the same though, so I would have to do something different for it. And so instead of buying another one, I didn't buy that because I bought my fancy beads. I bought my fancy beads that look similar to this. I was wearing my uncle's bracelet for a while because I made this for him I replenished and replaced the beads that he lost. It took me all 4 craft stores to find somewhat similar replacements, and these are not even that close to the... I mean, they're close, but not that close. I need to be showing my little belly on my ball down there. Silly phone. As I show off my side. Oh yeah. My tattoos. I don't think I've ever really showed them off. My belly. I got this in Denver, Colorado, this English type dragon with, and then the flames I got here in Salem. This tattoo I got when I was 18 because I was like, I want a tattoo. Funny thing is, my cousin Gwen has the same tattoo, but it's on her wrist or ankle or something like that. Almost exactly the same, just a couple different colors. That's why you don't pick a tattoo off the wall. Me and my cousin have the same tattoo. It's freaking funny because we have similar interests, so that makes sense. So this is my Alice in Wonderland tattoo sleeve. You're right, I've never talked about my tattoos on this here. So I got the Disney picture book of Alice in Wonderland because that's the movie I watched, was the Disney version growing up. I read lots of books, but I never really read the C.S. Lewis one. Is that right? I'm dyslexia, guys. Give me a break. You would think I would know being an Alice in Wonderland fan, but I watched the Disney movie growing up, alright? I did a lot of reading, but I was reading like... I really only liked stuff like R.L. Stine before he did all that stuff, like after I read all the books. And he continued writing more books. But I read all his books before he started the TV series and got really, really popular. I was reading them for a long time. And then also I was reading this author, Christopher Pike. I really loved his books. I should probably see if he's written anything in a long time. I haven't even checked. I do have Audible, so I do get books. I have lots of credits built up. I've probably lost some too by now. So what I did was I picked certain pictures throughout the picture book of Alice in Wonderland. Me and my tattoo artist spent 2 years on placement and designing and doing this entire sleeve. It took me 2 years. Lots of 8-hour sessions. Lots of Vicodin. him and me both. And lots of tequila. Tequila, Vicodin, tattoo. Highly don't recommend. Don't do this at home. So anyways, I got the, since I didn't want to be the typical person and do the caterpillar smoking out of a hookah, I was raised where I was grounded. I couldn't smoke MJ. I was grounded every time my parents caught me. And I smoked a lot of it in high school. I started when I was 16. I spent 2 years hanging out with the older kids and watching them do it all for 2 years before I decided, okay, this is what I do and this is what I don't want to do. Because they were doing more things than just that, and I didn't want to do that stuff because I watched what it did to them, and I was like, yeah, that's not for me. But what I noticed out of the other people, I was a people watcher for a long time before I decided, okay, I think I'm ready. I think I want to try this. And boy, did it open up my world when I did. Like, I became like the upper classman and upper class woman that I took on the younger kids. My older friends left, and then I had to take their place. And so I have my group of friends that I had from when I was a freshman, sophomore, and then my friends were different when I was a junior, senior. I had freshman, sophomore friends, so I had to show them the ways. So I was kind of a leader at the time. Like, I led, but I followed a lot too, because I didn't want to be the one to make all the decisions. I'm just here to go along for the ride, but I'll also drive because I was one of the few that had my license and had a job and had paid for my insurance. So I was very responsible. And when I was pulled over by cops, I had very legitimate reasons because I had memorized the freaking driver's manual and I knew exactly what to say. And so that worked. And I don't know how many times I got away with a lot of things back in the day that you can't get away with now. Uh, Things were a lot different in the 90s. It was in the 90s, mid-90s, mid to late 90s. I graduated in 1998. I'm a middle-aged woman now. Don't feel like it. Well, I do feel like it with my diseases, but like mind, heart, and spirit, I'm still an old soul, but young at heart. For sure. I love life. I'm grateful for it. I'm happy to be alive, to be able to talk about my stories and what I've experienced. So, anyways, I didn't want that typical smoking off the hookah caterpillar on top of the mushroom for the Alice in Wonderland story. So I had the butterfly version of the caterpillar flying over as he's like screaming at Alice, da 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 da, and she's like, what? She ate the wrong one, of course. And then I got a little jumbled in here because this was part of a cover-up. It was a circular tribal thing with a flower bursting out the center that it kind of looked like sperm, actually. The sperm parts of the thyroid. Yeah. So it's kind of covered up. And you can kind of see the squiggly line of the tree branch. That probably went along the line with one of the squiggly sperm-looking guys. I don't regret that tattoo, but like I had to do my sleeve and it just didn't fit the theme. And I thought it was easier than this arm. And anyway, I was starting college and going through college, so actually no, I finished my tattoo before college. Yeah, that's right. I spent the years 2010 through 2012 is when I got my sleeve. And then I started college in 2012 while I was a disabled veteran. I used the vocational rehab program, the Chapter 31. Way better than the regular GI Bill. The GI Bill doesn't cover anything. The GI Bill sucks. Because nobody started putting into it, so the money went away. So, anyways, I got the caterpillar version. I got the bread butterfly. It was one of my favorite love hearts. I'm like, bread butterflies? That's so absurd. I freaking love it. I grew up with my head in the clouds, and I just related with Alice so much. I just, I would always be daydreaming in school, like my head in the clouds, just like Alice was in the Disney version of the book, which is completely different, I know. So then I got the Cheshire Cat. So I didn't really want to do the bright pinkish purple Cheshire Cat because I actually really loved the human adaptation with Johnny Depp as Mad Hatter. I really loved the colors and the look of the Cheshire Cat, and this Cheshire Cat face came from the wallet that I was using, actually. So he was able to get the cat off the wallet, and can't even tell the colors as much anymore. There's blue in there. This faded a lot. And then there's like different like parts from the tea party. This was like flying off the table in the tea party. Here's Alice, like dumbfounded. And then there's a coffee bean spilt on her from the Mad Hatter. So her look looks as it should for what it would look like if that was actually happening in the freaking movie. It wasn't, but we made it happen because that was our design of the sleeve. I picked the funniest like expressions and like instead of the normal. I didn't want the normal. I wanted the funniest. Like, you know, he looks all crazy. He's like, going nuts trying to chase the freaking mouse that Dinah scared away. And then we got the teapot. We got the door that she goes through. to get to Wonderland. When she falls down that freaking rabbit hole. Sorry. So, there's the door. It's hard to get the right angle here. Go, go, EDS, go. Hypermobility arms. Alright, and so this is the Mad Hatter. He's great. His coloring looks great, by the way, because of where his location is. Boom. And his disgusted look, that was when he was putting on the mustard, ketchup, salt inside the watch to try and fix it for Alice. Or fix it for the white rabbit. And he's flipping out, and Mad Hatter's all like, and this won't do. So I thought that was funny to have that facial expression on his look. That look on his face. And right here, he is holding on to the bottle that Alice drinks from in the beginning that says, "Drink me." And the writing is so hard to read now. It's kind of bled in. Drink me. I just need some white or some outline. Some kind of other outline. And then I have the accordion owl from just a minor character. I thought it was cool though. Her shoe turned out amazing. That is right there on the. That's right there in my freaking vein on the ditch. And then we're all impressed that I got that done and that it turned out so beautiful. They're like, "Damn, you did a good job on healing that." I'm like, "I know, I'm good." And then we also got we got a couple little mushrooms here. I love the little mushrooms. And then we got the little plant, the oysters. Poor little oysters. When Tweedledee and Tweedledum were telling the story of the brain fog. Telling the story of the little oysters down at the sea. And the walrus and the carpenter. That's right, the walrus and the carpenter. They ate the heck out of those oysters. Well, the walrus did. Anyways, so here's the watch in all disarray, being all jacked up because there's like mustard in it and the springs are popping out. And then I got the white rabbit right here down at the bottom, like he's running down this pathway, running away from Alice, running away from the chaos that's happening all behind him. Oh, then I also got those sunglasses eyes with the nose. I love that little guy. He was cute. I really got a lot of blank right here, and I really wish we would have filled that in a little bit. So I don't know if I ever get it touched up again. This is just the wing from the owl, the accordion owl. So, oh, and then here is the field mouse. What's his name? Brain fog is late at night. It's like, it's almost 3 a.m. now. Oh yeah, and I hurt my finger. I can take that off now. It needs to be aired out. This is my Navy ring, by the way. I didn't get a class ring in high school, and I was really bummed about it because my parents couldn't afford it, and I couldn't afford it, so I didn't get a class ring. So I got a deployment Navy ring from when I went on my first deployment. It's my emerald birthstone. And there's no way I can get the camera to zoom in on this correctly, but underneath here is my symbol of a CTT, the rating that I worked in, the job that I did. I was a CTT, which ended up actually merging with electronic warfare, and that's why I ended up going out to sea. Otherwise, I was actually supposed to be strictly shore duty until that merger happened, and then it kind of messed up my seashore rotation. But I'm glad I got to go on the ship because I experienced a lot of cool places and a lot of cool people, and the camaraderie was awesome, except for the guys that blackmailed me and my chief and tried to insinuate things that weren't true by secret recordings. Yeah. That's another story for another time. Stay tuned for that. So that is basically my sleeve in a nutshell. The other tattoos I have, so I have that European dragon on the right side that's red. I got that in Denver, Colorado. This was after the Navy. This was before the Navy. This was in the Navy and after the Navy. So this green dragon is what I got done in Hawaii. These stars were actually there before the dragon. The stars were here from when I was stationed on my ship in Virginia before I transferred to Hawaii. So when they lined up this dragon with these, like this was here first, second, this was here first, and that was second. And I think they did a better job on this side, honestly, but it just goes with my curves better. So I could have brought this up a little bit more, like right here, to kind of match the other side. So that's what I would have done. And then I got a tribal wings, because tribal was big back in the day. I liked it. I don't know if I can show it all. I actually had them worked on twice. I had them worked on in Pensacola, Florida, is where I started them. And then I did them in, I had them extended here at home in Salem. When I got out, I believe, yeah. Or was it somewhere else? Dang, I don't remember. But I got them, they were short, and then I had to get them bigger, and then I still kept growing, so like, my body changed, and so I need to get them bigger again. I wouldn't mind making them a lot longer. I'm coming like further down. But I don't know, I still have like my whole lower back if I wanted to do some tats. Right now my only project for tattooing for my future is my right leg. I'm starting off at the right thigh because I'm doing all horror movie theme that I grew up watching, because I love horror movies. I grew up watching Chucky, Friday the 13th, but I'm so stoked for On the Max about the new reboot from Rob Zombie, so I'm looking forward to that, and DJ Qualls being the freaking Freddy, freaking sweet. So I'm stoked about that. I haven't seen DJ Qualls in anything in a while. So it's cool that he's working with Rob Zombie. So that's why I started with getting Jason. I used to watch a lot of Friday the 13th. I made my friends in middle school watch it and scared her to death, and she's like, I'd always come over and we'd watch these horrible movies. I'm like, I know, it was great. She'd never liked them, but she'd watch them with me. But that was a good friend. So anyway, this tattoo artist is so hard to get a hold of, and he only did this one. And then I went to Vegas in 2024 or 2023 and got this guy, Billy the Puppet, from the Saw movies, because I absolutely love Saw movies, even though they were later in my teenage years. I do plan to get Freddy Krueger. I do plan to get Michael Myers, and I already have the idea. I want the big butcher knife, but I want his reflection of him inside the knife. So I already have it pictured. I just need an artist to do it, because I'm not that great an artist for that kind of art. My art is beads and necklaces and bracelets. And let's see, I'm just going to piece it together little by little whenever I've got any kind of money, which is not anytime soon. And if I'm going to festivals, it's not going to happen anytime soon with those, so, especially with my debt. So I'm going to start clipping my toenails and lay down again. I need to. Well, it's getting dark in here. getting dark in here. I love my little closet. My closet's awesome. It's everything I've made so far for the dispensary. It looks so cool in black light. Oh, Stormy's new sweatshirt is so cute. Boo. It says boo. Stormy's sleeping. Back down on the heating pad. On the foam roller. It's so hard to breathe when things hurt. Take a minute to just relax yourself with me. Do some deep breaths, slow. I've got to start strengthening my body. I need this so bad. I just don't have it built into my daily routine. I'm too scared. I'm too scared with my hypermobility, and so many things can go wrong. I'm scared. So that's the only thing that's preventing me from that, is not having anybody watch me. To make sure to tell me that what I'm doing is normal looking. I end up arching my back too much. And I can't do that. I need to have good solid posture. I have a really indented back. But it makes my belly stick out too, because I need to squeeze it back in like that. But stand up straight. But then I end up dragging my foot. But then I end up dragging my foot. So it's back and forth between the foam roller on heat in the bed. It keeps going to dark freaking thing. I need to just pause my TV on a freaking bright screen. Oh, and if I go like this in bed and turn, I pop my back out. And immediate pain. Just if I breathe at the wrong moment when I'm doing it, or if I'm just breathing and being normal. No. I get jacked up. There we go, there's a white screen. I'm gonna pause it. There. I don't like this other light. But, oh, I need it on because I need to do my toenails, that's right. So, thank you for unwinding with me, guys. This is a kind of a long one. I gotta trim my toenails. My toenails are so jacked. I don't even have one on my pinky toe hardly at all. It's like almost non-existent. It's just like my mom's. So instead of staying up all night researching things about Marfan syndrome, and I asked her specifically the heart things going on my mom's side. I can never remember them, so I need to actually write down all this family history, medical history, because my mom has it all memorized. And I don't. My dyslexia messes with me. I can't remember who had what. We haven't talked about it in a while. So I needed a refresher course. Alright, look at this freaking pinky toe, guys. There's like nothing there. This is my pinky toe. Look at that nail. There's like nothing. Nothing. My toe curls up over where the toenail grows, and so all it does is like push this toenail outwards like this. Look at these monsters. I've trimmed them since May because, well, I don't really notice them and they don't hurt me or they don't do anything, but these are nasty long. I can't believe they got this long. Makes them easy to trim though. Gosh, I wish my feet would dry up. They have this freaking cracking. That's because I'm not getting enough oxygen to my toesies. And so they can't like form skin correctly. I keep peeling in between my toes. This is what autoimmune disease is like, guys. I'm pretty much cutting almost all the nail polish off. This is nuts. There's like no polish left. I let the entire toenail grow out like as long as it was when it got painted. I'm embarrassed for myself, guys. I can't believe I gotta let them get this long. Oh, I dropped it. There it is. They're coming off in one piece. Oops. Coming off in one piece. Yeah, I'm throwing those suckers away in a minute. They're not going to stay there. That's gross. Alright. I am prone to getting ingrown toenails too if I don't wash it. So I have to trim these, right? Woohoo! Oh wow. Oh, it's gonna feel so weird to walk without my toenails. It's a gradual thing, so I just don't notice it. No, my toes aren't bleeding. That's just the rest of the toenail polish. But yeah, it's barely there. Like I almost cut all of it out. So for the big toe. These suckers are just as bad. At least I have a toenail on this toe. I have a normal toenail. Except for these ones keep growing sideways and like this. And these ones are just growing up and out. Up and out. So it's allowing my toes to kind of curl with my skin. This is a collagen connective tissue disease. This is what it does. It misshapes you. And if you don't keep things aligned, well, it's just going to continue to mess you up and curl your toes in. And yeah, oh, my back is killing me. I need to lay down again. I gotta do that before the other foot. Get a drink of water. Ow, ow, ow. Oh. 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 This is what it's like all day long, guys. Me trying to do something and then like halfway through like, nope, gotta stop. Gotta do something else. It's a constant day of switching tasks because I can't do the repetitive motion of one thing for too long, or sit for too long, or stand for too long, or lay down for too long. Each one has its own set of problems and will throw me out of alignment in a matter of like 2 minutes. Oh, I just felt my spine pop. Oh. My nose is itchy. Let's hold that for me. right here. Oh yeah, and I have the moon. I'm mooning you guys. I just mooned you. Yeah, I'm all about the puns. I'm gonna try this end. I feel like this end's a little bit more stable on the top. So this is what it's like. I never take the time to do this throughout the day, and I really need to. It's so time consuming. And I never know how long it's going to take. But it seems to take forever. Tomorrow is Ludicrous at the fair. I really wanted to go. Maybe if there's any tickets left in the backpack, maybe I'll go. I don't know. I do want to go to the fair. I want to get some new tie-dye pants. I get new tie-dye every year. And well, that's the only thing I do. Oh, and I do a psychic reading. So I want to go for my psychic reading and my tie-dye clothes, and there. That's all I plan to do at the fair. That's all the money I'm spending. It's what I do. Now I gotta get the other toenails. This is a disabled life. And I have an idea for my video tomorrow talking about the shrinkflation again. Because I have proof after tomorrow, maybe. I have half the proof right now. Okay, and I'll try and make it some kind of short or something. I don't know. I'm planning. I'm trying to find a good content idea. Rather than the norm, you know, the dash cams. I have so many of those. So, not that I'm ever going to stop doing them. I'm always going to do my dash cams, but I do want to upgrade my equipment at some point after I pay off all this debt and do EDC fun for a fun time again. I have made so many worthwhile friends in that Facebook Messenger group chat that are all going to EDC next year, and I've met one of them in person, and the other one saw me in person but never talked to me. She didn't come up to me and talk or say anything, which now she wished she would have, because she loves me. I love her. I love Hope. One more. I shouldn't be turning like that, because that's how I mess myself up. I need to turn my whole body and then turn my whole phone around. Whew. Did I mess that one up? Kind of. Ah. Alright. Oh, that one feels really short. That toenail. Compared to the other one. This one's not even straight either. Gotta fix that. Okay. Well, it's been about an hour, guys, so it's 3 a.m. and I need to try and get some sleep. Thank you for unwinding with me, and thanks for sticking it through if you stuck it till the end, and thank you guys. Thank you for supporting me. You guys make all the difference in the world for me. I appreciate it. I don't hear much from those around me in my daily life, so it's nice to have some commenting friends, and you know, I'll be around. Peace out. Good night, guys.